after I've moisturized, I go in with my absolute favorite tan at the moment. Ever since I tried it in Sydney, I've been using it to self-tan every single time now, and I just use their Bondi Sands mitt as well. So I just shake it up a bit and literally look at the foam come out. It's so cool. Like, what? So cool. And then I just go straight in, and I just use swirling motions when I'm tanning. I just find that this is like the most even tan I've ever used, and I just love how quick drying it is. Like, I honestly can just put on a normal outfit and just go to the shops, whereas other tans that I've used in the past take quite like a long time to sort of dry and set, whereas this one I find it just dries like literally within 10 minutes, and it doesn't really stain your clothes. Like, I obviously wouldn't wear white straight over the top of this, like if you don't want to ruin your white stuff, but anything black, that's all I wear as soon as I finish this. So I'm probably just going to go to the shops after this, to be honest, and just wait like 5 to 6 hours. I don't like to sleep in my tans anymore, but this one just gives me like a really nice golden glow when I keep it on for like 5 to 6 hours. I should have mentioned before, take off all your rings, otherwise you'll have ring lines, all your necklaces and bangles. Like, I've only just put on one thin layer and you can already tell how deep the tan is. Like, I can't. Don't forget to go at the back of your arms. I always forget that. Just make sure you're doing it in front of like a full length mirror, just so you can literally make sure you've gotten every single spot. Obviously, if I was just to do this not filming, I wouldn't be wearing a bikini, but for this video, I am going to be wearing one. So then my little trick to getting really flawless application on my hands, I'll just use a makeup buffer brush, and I'll just use the tiniest bit, literally the littlest bit, and I'll go and do my hands. So I'll just be using the same sort of motion, like circular, and I get all into my fingers, and then I blend it on my wrist, and then like sort of onto my palm, so it's not like tan and then white. So I'll do that. I don't like to go as dark on the hands because I like them to look as natural as possible. Right, so just really buffing that into the hands, and I'll also do this on my feet as well. So alright, and then for the face, I've just moisturized with just one of my moisturizers. Again, I don't like to put too much on my face just because I'd just rather match my foundation. But I do like a little bit of color in my face. I also like to maintain my face tan using some like facial tanning oil drops that I mix in with my moisturizer that I got from Mecca. They're really good because the tan fades the quickest on your face, so I always like to keep my face matching the rest of my body. But as you can see, it just gave my face a little bit of color because it was quite white to begin with. Go over the eyelids, a little bit on my ears as well, and just make sure you blend it down. Also make sure when you tan, you don't wear any deodorant, otherwise it'll just become a white patch when you go to wash it off. So make sure you've used no deodorant or perfume. So I'll do that. And then I'll go in on my chest with the brush as well, just to make sure this is all nicely even. Yeah, I just like to kind of like sometimes just go over everything just to make it sure it's all even. Oh, I love it. And this will develop, like the color will get deeper over time. So that's why I like to keep mine on for around 6 hours, because this will get probably twice as dark, and then once I wash it off, it'll just end up similar to this color, which I love. Before using Aero Tan, I have used the Bondi Sands Ultra Dark. I really like that, but I found that sometimes it threw off greeny undertones, whereas this one doesn't at all. At all. It doesn't throw off any like orangey, pinky or greeny undertones. It's just like the perfect golden color for my skin tone. So that is literally how I tan. Once a week, takes me about 20 minutes. So yeah, as I said before, I'm going to just put on an outfit, probably go to the shops, literally don't even care. I'm going to keep it on for about 5 to 6 hours. I'll wash it off and then I'll come back and show you guys the final result.